My name is Archie Bowyer, and I was born in Canada in 1921. I came to the United States when I was 2 years old, and my father became a citizen of the United States when I was about 5 years old. And we lived in Buffalo, New York, and then we came to Florida, and we came to Florida in 1948. Later on.
How old are you now, Archie?
I'm 91 years old. I'll be 92 in January.
And you became a US citizen when you were about 5, is that right?
That's right. Yes, my father became a citizen when I was about 5 years old.
Now, you more than most people have given your service to this country. You were in the US Navy during World War II.
Right.
Tell me about that.
I enlisted in the Navy when I was about 20 years old. And I was living in Michigan, Dearborn, Michigan, and I went down and enlisted. I wanted to enlist in the Navy, and they said, well, you were born in Canada, so you may have to go in the Canadian Navy, but we'll go ahead and check you out. So they said, we'll call you. And so about 2 days later, they called me and said, come on down and be sworn in because you're a citizen through your father. And so
that was it. So, but a few weeks ago, you received a letter. I believe it's in your hand. Is that the same letter?
Yes.
And it said, what did it say? That they thought you were not a US citizen and therefore you would be taken off the electoral roll, the voters' roll.
Yes, it says their office was notified that I may not be a US citizen and you are a registered voter in Hillsborough County, Florida. And I've been a registered voter in Hillsborough County since 1959, and I've voted in every election that I was supposed to vote in. And
so what does this make you feel, that you're being questioned and they're being threatened with not being able to vote in this presidential election in November this year? How do you feel about that?
I was not too happy about that because I felt like I had covered the role of being a citizen. I was never arrested. I didn't get in any trouble. I paid my taxes, and I did what I was supposed to do as a citizen. And I was a volunteer in different organizations, and I felt like I had every right to be on that list.
So are you gonna give up and not vote this November, or what are you gonna do?
No, I told them. One person asked me when I was in getting my driver's license, and they gave me a license that was a temporary license, and I had always had a regular license, and so I said, I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to fight it, and so I have, and I feel that I have every right to be on that list, more so than some people, because I've done what I was supposed to do as a citizen. And I believe in that. I don't think that if I was not eligible to vote, I wouldn't do that. But when I'm eligible, I'm going to vote. I'm going to prove it to you. You could come and watch me.